Alrighty, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. James Cards FC here. First off, thank you guys so much for the support so early on in the channel. 2 days, 2 videos, and we've already gained, I think, around 40 subscribers, which is pretty insane, but only upwards from here. So today we're gonna do 3 for 3 in terms of video uploads, and we're gonna start off with a more heavy-hitting one here in terms of bold takes and really getting down and dirty into some of my thoughts on the market. So today's video is going to talk about why you should not invest in any ultramodern stickers. And we're going to go through my reasons why, but that is what we're going to talk about today. So, with this important disclaimer, we need to get this out of the way because I'm going to be going over a lot of things in this video that probably aren't going to be all that popular, and I'm going to be using investment terms and things like that. So, very important disclaimer, this is not financial advice. These are my own personal opinions that I have through research, and I encourage you to challenge me on this and do your own research as well. English is my main language. Any typos, mispronunciations are because I'm a dumb American. Prices, pops, and general information on this topic could change dramatically by the time you see this video, and that's going to be important when we talk about some things later. And again, please do your own additional research and challenge me on this once you have seen all my points. So, I'll go ahead and move myself over here so you can read this slide. Perfect. We're going to go over what made older stickers and what makes them currently a good investment. So first off, we have lower production levels, lower survivability rate due to the fact that they weren't seen as investments, which is the fourth point as well, and there's no alternatives to these. If you want the Van Basten rookie material, you're stuck here. This is all you got right here. I'll go ahead and circle it. And it is Pop 20 because it was made in a smaller league and people weren't really taking care of this sticker because it wasn't meant to be an investment. It was put in the albums, and if it wasn't put in the albums, general wear, tear, and time would have taken them away. So this is currently a Pop 20 sticker in every grade. So 20 total, and there are only 2 higher than this 7. So these are the reasons why old stickers became good investments today. So, and now we'll get into what makes newer stickers bad investments based on these same exact points. So first, you have massive production levels. These have greatly increased since the 70s, 80s, and 90s, just like in pretty much any sport that you come across. Massive survivability rate. These are coming from pack or from box to pack to slab to whatever protective measures you want to take. These things are not going into albums anymore. They are seen as an investment from the minute they're taken from the pack or from the factory. And so that survivability rate is extremely high in comparison to what we had seen in the past. And this is reflected both in the populations and in the conditions of the cards in the populations. Third, there's on-demand printing. I'll get into what that is a little bit later, and I'll go on a big rant about it and how I think it's one of the worst things in the hobby right now in terms of ultramodern stickers. I hate on-demand printing more than almost anything. So then we'll get into the many alternatives that there are to stickers. Ultramodern, you have not just stickers that are produced in the rookie season, you have 20, 30, 40, 50 sets that are produced in the rookie season, and so there's just so many alternatives to pull at people's attention and narratives that the sticker is losing relevancy there. And then we'll get into a big elephant in the room at the end of this presentation. So comparing this to the Van Basten that we just saw, the Pop 106 here is actually incorrect in the way I'm formatting it. Pop 106 refers to the PSA 7 count, whereas the PSA 7 count on the Van Basten is either 1 or 2. This is 106 with 2,000 higher and counting. This will eventually slow down in terms of how many are going to be graded, but it's already 2,000 higher. It'll probably get 3,000, maybe 4,000 by the time we're all done with it. There's still a lot of wax out there and some raws, so we'll see what happens, but the pop on this thing is going to be insane compared to any of the older stuff, and I mean, we already know this, but without getting distracted, we'll move forward. So I'll go ahead and move myself on this side, I think, for the rest of the presentation, and we'll get into an example before we go into detail on all these different points. So the example that I'm giving here is the Adam Hlozik sticker. Hlozik was actually a guy that I mentioned in my first video as possibly a guy you could still prospect on because his stickers are, at least in the video, I claimed that they were going to be low pop and they're hard to find and they're still cheap. that was true about a year ago. This sticker was nearly impossible to find. I am a degenerate when it comes to looking at prospects, and so I was monitoring Hosek stickers a year ago, and I bought the only one on eBay for $15 at the time, and this was a year ago. It comes from a small set that was only produced in Italy. Lozek, even today, isn't really a popular prospect, but if I go on eBay now, I can find over 100 copies of the sticker with ease for less than $10, and I can get them as low as $3. This is just one listing here. I can get 20 of them for $3.24 each from Italy. And like I said, this sticker a year ago was impossible to find because I was looking for these because like I said, I'm a degenerate. But yeah, I mean, I bought the only one for $15 and there were none left, and now you can find them pretty much as many as you need for any price. And so I will take back what I said in my first video. Lozek is not a good investment for this sticker, and if you want to invest in Lozek or any of these ultramodern guys, you're probably going to be stuck to paying the super high prices for the low number parallels, and at that point I would just recommend you buy goats for the same price. So moving on into the meat of this video. So first point we're going to go over is the massive production levels. So something that I think everybody should know at this point is that Panini prints millions of the World Cup stickers. So this Mbappe right here, there's probably a million of them, maybe a few million, at least a few 100,000 easily. A good point here is a single factory in Argentina, you can find this story on Google, was robbed in 2018 for World Cup stickers. It contained hundreds of thousands of World Cup stickers in that one factory alone in Argentina. So that just gives you an idea of the scale that these are produced at. Wax is also easy to find on eBay for pretty much any set, even the 2016 foot set for France that has the Mbappe sticker, and now maybe Ngannou is an important sticker of that set too. It's easy to find wax for that without too much effort. You'd probably have to pay up for it. I didn't really pay attention to the price as much. I just went to look and see if I saw it, and it's fairly easy to find. If you were to try and do that for any vintage sticker sets or even pre-modern sets, you'd have a really tough time finding, for example, a 2004 Este sticker box or Este sticker packs. It's just the scale at which stickers are both produced and kept safe are at a complete different level to what we saw in the past. So here's an example of all the listings that you can find on eBay for all these different guys. On the left-hand side, this is one seller in Italy that has pretty much every even off-the-wall underground prospect you can think of. You can buy 10 Lozeks, you can get 15 Benjamin Seskos, you can get 15 Ali Chos, you can get 15 Hugos. I really like this kid. Not that that's important because I don't think you can invest in these. I really like all these kids. Can't invest in those because this is just one guy that is dumping tons of these, and these won't be the only stacks of 15 he has. I'm sure he has stacks of hundreds of thousands to these, and this is one guy. So just think about the scale at which these stickers are actually out there if one guy is able to just hammer through hundreds to thousands per player. So thought that was funny, ridiculous, and proves my point that there's just way too much production of these out there. And then on the right here, we have the 2016 foot stickers that you can still find the wax of. These are just packs, loose packs, but you can find boxes. You can find these little hanger packs in big bunches from different countries. So those are still out there and available to purchase. So I don't believe the 2016 foot sticker populations are close to being done yet. Okay, second point, more massive survivability rate. So the stickers are now seen as investments straight from the pack. Like I said before, they go from pack to sleeve to storage / grading, depending on what you want to do with it. For example, in my own history, in early 2021 or late 2020, I bought 5 boxes of Panini Foot 2019 to get the Camavinga sticker. I opened 5 boxes. I got 3 of them. Immediately took them, put them in sleeves, and sent them off to grading. And every other card or sticker that I got in that same box or boxes, the same thing happened. They went straight from pack to sleeve, and even if they're not worth anything or worth grading now, I have them packed and sleeved in case they're worth something in the future. And I am far from the only one doing this, and so you can just imagine the scale at which the survivability has increased. as a comparison, old stickers had very low survivability due to one, album use. People actually put them in the albums because they weren't investments. It's what you did. You took it out and you put it in the album. Lower quality printing made the condition worse. This is easy to see both in the pop reports and just looking at the stickers. Centering is terrible. Sometimes there's quality control issues, things like that. And the general years going by, just wear and tear happens. They get lost, they get trashed. A million different things can happen over 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And so that's why you see the survivability rates as low as they are. This picture right here shows a removed Maradona sticker. This is what you'll see for the majority of these stickers nowadays, since all the good raws have been bought at this point, or they're massively expensive, as they should be. But yeah, this is just somebody placed it in the album and then took it out of the album, and this is what remains. I'm going to take a drink of water real quick, and then we'll move to the next slide. If you hear that in the background, my dog's actually taking a drink of water too, so I'll just give her a few seconds and then we'll get back to this. Let's move forward. Third reason, and the reason that I really don't like. Hey guys, I just want to jump in here and say that when I'm talking about on-demand printing here, what I mean is more on-demand ordering. The stickers are already set aside, waiting for orders to come in, so they're not printing more, they're just a separate stack. Thanks. I'll move myself down here so we can read all that. On-demand printing. If you don't know about this, you probably should be aware that in any country, depending on your region, you can go to the Panini website and request stickers or cards to be printed for you on demand in the form of missing stickers. This costs less than 50 cents to do. I think in most cases it costs 15 cents. Cards might be a little bit more expensive, but whatever it is, it's less than $1 to do this, and you can print at massive scale. It limits you to one per account. In the old days it did not, but obviously you can just create multiple accounts and print as many as you would like. Until they run out, of course. But this is how Panini distributed hundreds of thousands of Holland football rookies. And in the example you can see right up there, the first pack's print is the one on the left. It has a gray line on the left-hand side. I can go ahead and circle this for you real quick. This gray line right here, as opposed to the white line in the second online print. These only came on demand online, people ordering them as missing stickers, and then obviously just keeping them and grading them and reselling them. So that's what the second print looks like versus the first print. If I were to invest in an Erling Haaland sticker, which I would never do, I would only buy this first print one, because that, in my opinion, is the only real one. I wouldn't even consider this a real sticker because it was 100% never meant to be collected or graded. I mean, you go on the Panini website and it says, hey, don't use this to resell. Before I go off on a tangent, I really hate this, and it is one of the things that I hate the most about ultramodern stickers is the fact that a bunch of people are just printing these in mass, hundreds to thousands of them. You go on eBay, Julian Alvarez, for example, I could order a bunch of Julian Alvarez's, and you see this on eBay as well. You can get stacks of 50 of them, the adrenaline cards and the rookie stickers, and I don't like this because they were not pack pulled. They were sitting in a factory just waiting for somebody to order them, probably just preserved in good condition and never meant to be released, never meant to be graded, that's for sure. And for that reason, I can't deal with these. I don't consider them real stickers. I might be in the minority on this, but this really frustrates me. And even when you get into the Mbappe 2016 foot, for example, I'm fairly sure you could order those on the Panini website from France as well for 15 cents back in 2016-17. And so I don't like the idea of buying that in a PSA 10 and having to wonder if that was just a sticker that was labeled a missing sticker that somebody bought for 15 cents and graded it and got a PSA 10. And yeah, so I'll get off my soapbox. I hate this. It's a reason pops are going up a ton, and yeah, I don't like this. We'll move forward. Next reason is many alternatives. I'll go ahead and move myself down a little bit. There we go. Many alternatives. So for the Van Basten rookie in the first example, if you want rookie material, you're bound to only buying that rookie sticker. There are no card alternatives available, and I honestly don't even know when Van Basten's first card is, and I don't really think anybody cares, because if you're investing in Van Basten or you want his early stuff, you're stuck to getting with stickers. Next reason is now there's a nearly unlimited supply of card alternatives. We'll take Adeyemi for example. This you in the old days you would consider this a true rookie and the one you should go for. The problem is, if you wanted to, about 6 months ago, you could literally buy thousands of these for $10. Thousands. It was so easy to get these on eBay raw. You could buy thousands of them easily for $10. So the population on this is insanely high. Not only that, Adeyemi is probably in 30 or 40 different sets with hundreds of different parallels, and so there's just way too many alternatives to this sticker that people would rather buy, that look better, that have better fundamentals, lower populations, yada yada yada. This sticker is massively high produced, and there's just too many alternatives to it. Last point here. Even if there aren't many alternatives, or in Mbappe's case, there are no true alternatives to his 2016 sticker, there are still strong narratives pushing cards ahead. So, just listing a few of them here. Unlimited Potential 2017. People will consider this a rookie because it's his first card in France, and it's a card, not a sticker, so you can argue that should be his rookie. This one right here is the Select Field Level from 2017. Again, first year that he has cards. It's field level. People love field level in terms of high end, so some people consider that a rookie. 2017 Topps Chrome, first Topps Chrome set. Again, Mbappe's first card was in 2017. People that ignore the sticker are going to buy this instead. 2018 Prism, this was a narrative that might still be around. It definitely was huge when it first came out, that this is the Mbappe rookie for France. Whatever you want to call it, people will still push a narrative that this is more important than the sticker. And so the fact that you have all these different options diminishes the value of the sticker when there's just so many other alternatives and narratives that are going to be pushed on these, especially when you get into the ultra high end. I don't know an ultra high end buyer that would prefer the sticker to the lower parallels of all of these. So its price is capped by the fact that there's so many high end alternatives. Okay, now we're going to get into the elephant in the room. Yeah. So there have been fake Ronaldo stickers created by BGS. This has been heavily reported on in the soccer hobby, so this should be widespread knowledge at this point. Yes, there are Ronaldo rookies that are fake in BGS slabs. There are also recent rumors, that all major grading companies have slabbed fake Messi SD rookie stickers. I can't confirm or deny it because I do not have the knowledge or capacity to understand all the different prints of the Messi rookie sticker, but the research is out there if you want to go through it yourself, and you can make your own decisions on that. So it's a rumor that's out there. Also, stickers are super simplistic in nature and therefore seemingly easy to fake. So the fact that somebody faked a bunch of Ronaldo stickers and got them in slabs, and maybe somebody faked a bunch of Messi stickers and got them in slab, there's no reason why they won't just fake every other player possible. And especially in Ultramodern where the pops are so high, they could slip in extremely, extremely easily because no grader is going to bat an eye to the fact that somebody submitted another 100 Holland stickers. Last point here, if the market loses confidence in pre-modern or vintage stickers, which are currently allegedly being faked, then Ultramodern has no shot. So this is what happens when fake allegations come. That's the Ronaldo rookie sticker in BGS 8.5. And yeah, still has not recovered. It sits around 2K when it was at a high of 10K. There's a few things leading into this, as well as general populations going up, but really what's going on here is the fact that the market has completely lost confidence in whether a BGS slabbed Ronaldo rookie sticker is real or fake, and the price has reflected that. So expect that if stickers continue to get faked and news continues to spread about it, this graph will look very similar to a lot of sticker graphs in the future. Okay, just a slide here I wanted to talk about quickly in terms of FOMO and low pops when it comes to ultra-modern and modern stickers. So I titled this, Please Do Not Get Fooled by Low Pop or Give In to FOMO. We'll start here in the top left or mid left. This is not even 2 months ago. This is 1 month ago. Dusan Vlahovic, PSA 10, 2016 rookie stickers. 3 sales, 2,000, 2,000, 2,800. At the time, Dusan and Juve were looking great. They had a nice matchup supposedly in the Champions League against Villarreal. There's a really low numbers of these stickers graded because people weren't really grading Doosan's. This wasn't a super valuable sticker, so it wasn't really worth $100 to grade with PSA. And so since there's now low pop and a supply shock to the system, prices start going bananas. These are selling for almost double what a Holland PSA 10 sticker is, which is bananas if you think about it. But when FOMO kicks in, people tend not to think. And this is the result here on the right-hand side. Doosan Juve crashed out of the Champions League. The pop continues to go up, and the demand is continuing to go down as people are no longer interested in buying Doosan because he's not in the headlines, and Juve is out of the Champions League. So this is a cautionary tale, but it happens all the time in ultramodern stickers because of the low pop, the hype, the FOMO, and the inevitable crash. So a few more examples we've seen of this. The triple panel sticker of Beckham, Ronaldo, and Zlatan. This was $1,000 last June. I'm pretty sure it went up to 10K at one point before that, and they're 1.5K now. There was just way too many of these produced. There was still wax around at the time, and people FOMO'd into buying this sticker for insane prices. More recent example here as well. This is Adeyemi. PSA 10 was $388 or $400 in January, and it's down to around $200 now, so it's been chopped in half. Adeyemi's out of the Champions League. More of these are getting graded, etc., etc. Same story as Doosan, just on a lower level. And I challenge you with the question, who's going to be next? I'll take a bet with anybody that it's going to be Darwin Nunez over the next 6 months. He'll probably get a move to, I don't know, pick your Premier League club or super popular club. He'll end up there. He might score a goal in his first game. Prices will go bananas, maybe over a K, and then they'll immediately come back down as more get graded. So I'll take Darwin Nunez as the next one on this list. Go ahead and leave your comments down below as who's the next FOMO champion of ultramodern stickers. I'll go with Darwin. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Okay, moving into the conclusion. I'll move myself back up as we go into the conclusion here. Perfect. The conditions that made older stickers good investments are no longer present for ultramodern stickers. If you're going to be purchasing an ultramodern sticker, please make sure you do extreme research before you do, especially if you're buying something slabbed, because you need to understand how many boxes are out there, how many raw stickers are out there, how many are still coming, and don't pay a massive premium for a graded one unless there's some ridiculous one-off case where this sticker is insanely rare, there's no alternatives, and go down the checklist and try and figure it out that way. I just don't know an example that exists for which would be a reason to FOMO into buying an ultramodern sticker. I do say here there will probably be some exceptions. Jonathan David is one that I can come up with. His sticker, it was produced in a low population country for producing stickers. The issue with that is you're now required to pay an insane price for a Jonathan David sticker. In my opinion, even though his pop is going to be tiny, there's no reason why his stickers should ever cost more than Holland. This is a secondary point, but if a Holland sticker is 1.5K and you're saying that a Jonathan David should be worth 1.5K just based on pop, that makes sense when you think about it from a pop perspective. But when you think about it in a person coming to the market to buy something perspective, it will make no sense to them that a Jonathan David sticker costs the same as a Holland sticker, and they will buy that Holland sticker 10 times out of 10 just because they would rather invest in Holland than Jonathan David. So I could probably do a whole video on that alone, but just because something is super low pop does not mean its price should be elevated to the rate that it actually is. Okay, well, I might say that for another video, and we'll talk about it in more detail. But anyways, going to the last point here of this one. There is money being made here, and there will be money made here, but it's high risk and is only going to get more difficult. So you can take my prediction and go out and buy Darwin stickers right now. They are $20 or less from Portugal. You can buy them in bulk. You can send them to PSA for $50. You're probably going to be into it for $70 total. A PSA 9 will probably net you $100, and a PSA 10 will probably net you $400 if you're the first one to do it. The problem is, even if I announce this, I'm not the only one thinking about this. There are probably other people stockpiling these, getting ready to send them to grading, and it's going to be a race to the bottom once everyone gets their stickers back, and we're going to see a graph very similar to that Doosan that we saw before. So keep that in mind and be careful. And that'll conclude today's video. I thank you guys for tuning in. A bit more of a passionate subject here for me. Definitely a bolder take of mine, so I'd be interested to see your comments down below. Please try and find an example that does not fit my hypothesis here in terms of an ultra modern sticker you think is a good investment long term given fundamentals. I'd love to read about it and just see if there's something out there that can disprove my logic. But thank you guys again so much for watching this video. Please be careful out there. FOMO is going to get you killed if you're not careful and do all your research. So please do your research, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.